What up YouTube, people, the Flying Spanner here today, and well, good. Right, today we have an airport update, and as you can tell, it's been a while. It's the UK airport, so let's get right into it. Let's go 2 times, because I think that looks better with the background. What can I say? Since the last UK update, kind of start of December, a lot has changed. Of course, the US had opened. But we now have Aer Lingus are flying their wide bodies, so we've got the Aer Lingus A330 over there and the 321neo over there. Virgin have kind of kind of sorted their schedule, so there's a little bit more going on at certain times compared to other times, etc, etc. TUI are kicking in their winter schedule, Jet2 the same. Really, it's just quite busy and yeah, a bit different. So we've got quite a few aircraft you'll be familiar with a morning rush. So this airport, this update is filmed what looks like a Tuesday or Wednesday around 8:45 in the morning. So the first wave of heavy arrivals has come in, and some are going out, etc. And a little bit of short haul, so we'll cover them as we go. So let's start off. Where am I going to start off? Right, as per usual, in the corner. So we have just landing in on runway 23, the Air Transat A321neo arriving in from Toronto. Once again, there, I believe, daily services, and I didn't set up its stand. I've just realised it's going on that stand at the rear. But I didn't put any GSC on it, so we'll pretend it's going on a different stand. It's going, I don't know, there. Yeah, it won't be. Right, just arrived, well, just taxiing in. Arrived in a few minutes ago, taxiing down the end of from the other end of the runway. We got the Scandinavian A320neo in the old livery. This aircraft is, well, arrived about 20 minutes early from Stockholm, Arlanda. Then, just while I read my schedule, so on the remote stand we have the Virgin A330 300. Just getting some maintenance done on it. This arrived in from Orlando earlier in the morning. It's just on its remote stand, and it is heading out to Barbados. So they're trying to fit as many Caribbean routes to the airport as they can with what they've got. So I've only got one 330 model. But we'll see what we can do with what I've got, and I just need to play with the schedule a bit just to get it up to date, and at least anyway I'm confident with the summer schedule. It's just a winter schedule, it's a bit kind of everywhere. Next up we have the Cathay Pacific A350, just getting some catering on board, and this is as per usual heading to Hong Kong and back. I don't think there's any passengers on it. I think it is a cargo service, so I'm not too sure what the state of play of this is. I know they're still coming into Heathrow, so there must be some kind of flow. Whether there's passengers or not, I don't know. I can't quite remember their current situation anyway. Not sure if Cathay are allowed to fly people, but other carriers aren't. Anyway, so just started the final just started boarding and loading. We got the Virgin 787-9. This aircraft arrived in from Miami earlier on, and it's heading out to Montego Bay over in Jamaica in about half an hour's time. So then, just on the final 2 remote stands on this side, we have the Jet2 A321. This aircraft's based here at the moment. I think it's going to be based for the summer, if the capacity's there. There's also rumours of the Air Tanker A330s coming back, so we'll have one based here at this airport, which would be quite nice, because it's a model that I bought for the airport but never actually got to use. So this aircraft, I can't remember where it arrived in last night, but it is heading down to Tenerife for its scheduled service today. That's going to be about an hour, 2 hours time, so not too much activity, just the maintenance crews getting it all ready for the day. Then another one We're used to seeing it on the Dublin route, but the Aer Lingus A321neo is just been cleaned, and that now operates to JFK every day. And it's got quite a long layover, so they do tow it when it arrives early in the morning, and I believe it goes out about 1 o'clock-ish. So, onto the rest of the terminal. Let's go on the side of the sun just to be a bit nicer. So we've got the Virgin A350 1000. This aircraft just about 10 minutes to go, ready to push. Final kind of people and loaders going on. This is operating the morning JFK flight. Then we have a TUI 787-9. This aircraft's just been cleaned. It arrived in from Cancun and will be heading straight back out to Cancun. Let me just double check that. Yes. So yeah, that's quite. I think this is the only day it does Cancun to Cancun. It's nice to have Mexico back. It's nice to have TUI long haul back at the airport. So we have got both aircraft based, and the Dash 8. The Dash 9 will be always on long haul. The Dash 8 will kind of flick between long haul and short haul, depending on the day. So we've got the first new model of the update, and you can probably tell the other new model in the background. I've wanted this model for ages, and I keep seeing them around Heathrow. They've got loads of 76s flying. I wish I bought this when it came out, because I probably would have saved a bit of money, but I didn't. I didn't think, why am I getting it? Because United won't keep their 76s. How wrong was I? United are keeping their 76s, so are Delta. But these are just stunning. It's just a stunning livery. I really do like it. I've done an unboxing video of I thought I did of this, but it turns out I didn't. I was just going to say, oh, I did an unboxing video of this, but I didn't. Did an unboxing video of the latest NG model 757-200 in the EVO Blue scheme. So please feel free to check that out. I think that's the most recent one before this. But yeah, this aircraft's just loading up and is operating the flight to Chicago O'Hare. Next up, we've got the BA A320neo. This is the Aero Classics version of the BA Better World aircraft livery. So it's a special livery where they did a sustainable flight between, I think it was Heathrow and Glasgow, just on the shuttle, and I can't think whether it's still doing it or not. I'm not overly sure, but yeah, this aircraft's just operating to London Heathrow and back. Really impressed with this model. It's really nice. I do like it. Really like the scheme. The model I had before was a custom that I made. That's now been scrapped, and well, not scrapped. It's now been changed into, I think, that EasyJet over in the corner. But yeah, it's nice to have it in it as an official. I do think the only issue with this one though is the tail. The white bits on the tail are a bit too kind of thick. I don't think they're that thick on the real livery, but overall very nice model. Thoroughly recommend it if you can get it from him. And I think that's an Aviation Retail Direct exclusive, I'm gonna say. Yeah, if you can get it, I'd thoroughly recommend it. Right, next up we're going to hit the cargo stands. So we have the TUI 767. This aircraft is operating today and is going out to SID Cape Verde. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Cape Verde. It'll be towed in approximately half an hour, and then towed to the departure stand and then head out there. So then next up we've got another two Jet 2, the other two based aircraft, Jet 2 737s by NG models. The one closest to us that is operating to Fuerteventura, and then about 10 minutes after that departs, the second 737 in the normal scheme goes out to Lanzarote. For some reason I had to remember where Ace was. Going out to Lanzarote. Just on the other side we've got the KLM 737-800 just being kind of serviced and final bags going on. This aircraft's operating to, well, what am I thinking about it? Amsterdam, because why would it go anywhere else? Yeah, haven't really thought more about the KLM operating to like Rotterdam and using the Embraers. I haven't quite put that in the schedule yet, but we'll get there. We'll see what happens. Right, on to the final few. We have the Aer Lingus A320 operating the Belfast flight. So this used to be operated by Flybe and who was it? Flybe and Air Aaron, like Aer Lingus Regional. It will be going back. I need to make, I've got some spare ATR 72 3D prints, so I'm going to make an Emerald Airways ATR, which would be nice. So they'll then take over the A320, so there'll be a little variety of Aer Lingus. And it's weird seeing, of course, big ones. Big Aer Lingus is here as well. But yeah, that's operating the morning Belfast flight. Then next up, we've got the Delta A330-200. That's just being cleaned, well, just about to be cleaned, and that's operating the Atlanta flight today. Behind that, we have the new service, so Aer Lingus A330 taking over what the routes Thomas Cook would have operated if the airport was open. That's operating Orlando, so it arrived in from Orlando and it's heading down to Barbados today. Then just behind that, we got the American 777-300 operating to New York JFK. Then just holding short, just going to start its lineup. We've got the EasyJet A320neo. This aircraft's operating to, where's it going? Oh, that's going out to Hurghada. So yeah, we've currently got A320s. We haven't got any A321s based at the moment, so I'm making use of my custom neos, which is quite nice. So then final aircraft, we've got the TUI 787-8. This aircraft arrived in from Punta Cana and is departing out to just Puerto Vallarta. I looked it up beforehand, PVR. I looked it up beforehand, but I didn't try and pronounce it, so you know, it's gone terribly wrong. After the EasyJets rolled, because of course, if I sent the TUI out before the Air Transat, then the EasyJet would have to wait a little bit longer. Whereas if I send the EasyJet, the TUI can pretty much go straight off after that. But yes, that pretty much sums up for the update. I hope you've enjoyed it. While the airport's out, well, I've got a little bit of time off now, so I'm going to try and get everything sorted, custom wise, get up to date with them, because I haven't made some customs in a while. I've got loads of pictures that I can post on my Instagram of the flying spanner, _flying_spanner customs, or no, sorry, there's no the, it's just flying spanner customs on Instagram. So go check that out. You'll see all pictures from the update and also my latest custom models. And if you have any requests, please feel free to DM me on there. And not so much a YouTube message, because I don't think I'll receive them anymore. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching the update. I hope you enjoyed it and have a very good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios and goodbye.